it would not let me go live on Wi-Fi. I had to go live from my carrier. Hi, Jean. Hi, JD Poetry. It wouldn't let me go live from my Wi-Fi. I had to disconnect Wi-Fi. Huggies. I had to disconnect Wi-Fi and go through my carrier. Isn't that weird? SF Fan for Life. Hello. This is going to be a very interesting live. Like, it's like a puzzle. Because it's the Elfchin one. Like, look. I had to, like, track who tagged who. Love you. I had to, like, track who tagged who, and then who used whose words. That's all type of weird. I'm all type of weird. I'm pretty sure that's... Okay. Pen. No? Okay. Pen. No. Pen. Yes! I did it! Success. Okay. I'm not going on Wi-Fi. It took me 20 minutes. I'm at the office. I'm not even at home. I'm at the office. It took 20 minutes. And it was like connecting. Writers Anonymous 101. Hello. I don't know who you are. You're anonymous. Devin Berger Poetry. Hello. Is that your name? Or you just like burgers? Just wondering. I wonder if there's a lag too, because it's on my carrier, my cell carrier, instead of Wi-Fi. I guess we'll see, huh? Can you hear me? There's like 33 people that are on here. Wyman Words, hello. We're just letting people join. We're about to read the Elfchin Chains. I was really surprised that... Okay, cool. Thank you, Jean, for helping me. No, I forgot what I was going to say. Dang. My brain is all over the place. I can't even focus. Ink Tart Poetry, hello. Hi, Michael. There's 33 people that did an Elfchin, and there's different chains, so I'm waiting for some of them to come on so they can hear their work. I know it's late. I couldn't get it to connect. Oh, it's so good. But I don't remember what I was... Oh, now I do. I was surprised that 33 people participated in this prompt. It's usually like 15 or something. But I thought it was cool. I was really proud of myself. Hi, Erin. I was really proud of myself for coming up with this challenge, like the chains. Draft beer poetry. Are you drinking beer? If you are, what are you having? You know what my favorite beer is? It's actually like a mixture. It's half and half. So it's half cider. It's called a snake bite. Half cider and half Guinness. It's so good. Yay! There must be a lag, because I know you're not saying yay about beer. There must be a lag from me to you. Or no, from you to whatever. I guess. Okay, so, yeah, this is what I was trying to explain. all the different like chains. It's nuts. It's just nuts. I can't even. Okay. So I'll read some of the ones that are just by themselves, and I'll read the how about I read the explanation of what it is. I mean, Michael, that sounds, it makes sense, snake bite. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Look! See? Aaron was like, check, it's a whiskey, which I do like whiskey too, so, look at that. Have you ever noticed that a lot of poets are whiskey drinkers? Either they're whiskey drinkers or whiskey is really a really good poetry word because they use it in their poetry. Like, what do you guys think? I mean, I guess it wouldn't be the same. Like, if you think about all of the whiskey poems, or the poems that have whiskey in it, like, imagine, like, putting vodka in the place of it, it just wouldn't make sense, you know? Like, whiskey breath, or, like, vodka breath. It's, like, it's, like, not the same, right? Am I right? Not me. I love water. I have water. I like water and coffee, which is why, it's true, Aaron, which is why I have water in a Starbucks cup. That was funny. A nonfiction facade. Hello. Okay, let me read the challenge so you know what I don't drink or use whiskey at once. Yeah, I know. Ooh, Malbec. You know what I've been drinking lately is bourbon and Sprite. That's been my drink of choice. And I actually do not drink that much, but I have lately because I have 4 herniated discs in my neck, and really it's the only thing that works. I'm just being honest, right? Honesty is good. Jean, don't feel left out. Just go get something to drink. Where is this on the page? Hi, Ryan. I'm rambling right now, trying to find the actual challenge to read it. And that's the chain map. I couldn't connect either. It's just a big old problem. Like, for real. Guys, was it this far down? It has been a while. You know what? I bet you it's archived. Shh. I'm sorry. Straight elf chin. I haven't done a challenge in forever. Well, it was called an elf chin chain, right? So I wanted people to tag other people and it just to keep going and going and going. And it kind of did. For a little bit. But it was on expanding. Here, I'll tell you a funny story while I'm looking for it. Like, seriously. Oh, there it is. Okay. But I will tell you a funny story. Okay, so Baz, the hologram, the hashtag is DTOS expand. So DTOSEXPAND. DTOS expand. Because it's about expanding and growing. Hi, Jennifer Lynn. But every time Baz would look at the hashtag, he read it DTO sex panda. Yes, and then every time, so he told us that at Door to Our Souls. He told us that on the page. And so every time after that, we all kept reading it, Sex Panda too. Like, what's a sex panda? Oh, sex panda, see? It's funny. Look, if you go to PBJ and the PM High, if you go to Bad Panda, if you go to Baz's his poem, he hashtagged it Sex Panda. If you type in hashtag DTO Sex Panda, one pops up and it's his. It's really funny. Okay. So the challenge is for your so it said, we're starting an Elfchin chain. Write an Elfchin on the topic of expanding and growing through healing. Then tag at least 2 people to write an Elfchin on the same topic using your last word as their first word. It was inspired by this poem by Danielle Dobie. Let your heart break daily. In conversations over song lyrics, during the pause right before the sun rises, while you're sipping coffee and looking into the eyes of someone you love, for it's when we break a little, we come alive. It's in this space of feeling we expand, and it's here in our vulnerability and openness we step into our greatest selves. So, we deleted the post. I'm sure it was Dora. I don't know who it was, but I'm sure it was Dora because she likes to go through and archive old things. So I love that piece so much that that's where I created the Elfchin chain for it. I know somebody posted it. I mean, you guys know what expanding and growing is and about it, so it's not like I really need to tell you. But I mean, I thought what I wrote was pretty cool. Just saying. And now I'm like looking for it. Boo. I can't remember. Sorry. Anyways, okay, so I'll just start reading them. Maybe. Okay, there's one in here that I think they just said. I feel totally set up. By the way, I feel totally set up because it's funny. It's funny, but it's true. It has the word fart in it, and I feel really bad saying it because, well, I tell my kids to not be inappropriate. Do you know what I mean? And then here I am. This is really a bummer. I do this like on every live. I'll have like a moment where I'm like hanging out. Okay, I'll just start. No. The answer is no. Sean, sorry, no. Okay, so I will read the first one. The first one starts with yours in poetry. She said you can say it yours in poetry or your sin poetry, whatever you're feeling at the moment. Know what I mean? Get what I'm saying? Jean, I'm gonna need you to like check in every like so often so that I know that you did not escape to go write your poem. Like seriously, I'm really upset. Okay, so yours You know what? Mood. Hashtag mood. Your sin poetry. So she started it off. Lungs have expanded with stale air. My last breath was you. So she ended in you. And then it goes to Alice _ loss _ in _ hell. You. See, I have to go find him. Here it is. Okay, so then it goes, you filled heart with love, ashes, and memories burned my soul. So then soul was the last one. Bye, Wyman Words. Thank you for coming. So soul was her last word, and then it went to Decker writes. And Decker writes, soul aching wildly, hidden behind flesh. Expression is its birthright, desire. I really liked that one. Soul aching wildly, hidden behind flesh. Expression is its birthright, desire. Then, false verse used desire to start hers. Desire your world and everything visible, reaching out to wonders invisible. Aww. I thought that was a really cool one because it went very smoothly. There are some people that tagged others. They would tag them to use the words, but then and they would be like, I was tagged by so-and-so, but they would use like their first word as their first word, so it didn't create a chain, basically. But that's okay. I really appreciate everyone giving it their best shot. Okay, so Oh My Cass did one. Oh My Cass did one that followed mine, I think, but she also, I think, redid her page, so it's not even there anymore. So her last word was kintsugi, Kintsugi. Does anyone know what kintsugi is? Anyone? I reference kintsugi a lot, not the actual word, but the process. Jean, I'm hoping you know what kintsugi is. I would expect this to be something that you know. Tell me what it is. I know what it is, but I want you to tell me that you know what it is. No? Oh, God. Yay, Ryan knows. You did know. No, you did look it up is what you did. Ryan knows. Okay, so kintsugi is, I think it's Japanese, where when something breaks, they take, like, powdered gold or silver, and they mix it and they fill in the cracks for a whole day. Writing of an ex-Mrs. Hello. There you go. They use material to sew cracks. Yeah. Yeah, they use like gold or silver. But basically they do that. So, and that's what I wrote in the challenge, but that's gone too. So the Japanese are saying that when things break, it's part of their history, and instead of trying to put it back together and hide the scars and hide the cracks, they want to highlight the scars and highlight the cracks, because it's just like a person. Same with the piece of pottery or like china or dishes or whatever. It's the same with the person. If you highlight the history rather than trying to hide it, it shows the depth of that item or that person. Anyways, that's what kintsugi is. Okay, so since I don't have the one that ended in kintsugi, there's two of them that started with it. There it is. Okay, so this is Rob at Equine Dragon, and his says, it's part of them forever. Alicia, hi. Kintsugi, heart revealed, silver luminous cracks, my vein worked shield appended. But that's why, Jean, you had no idea how to pronounce. Do you know what? They have like these cool things on the computer. Well, first of all, there's YouTube. Second of all, there's pronunciation keys. But now, like these days, they have like this little speaker symbol, and if you just press it, it plays it for you. Have you ever seen those? Okay. They're super helpful. Okay. I'll take a picture and show you. Alicia, I love you. Alicia is like totally like my soul sister for real. Like we get each other. Okay. So that was Equine Dragon's beginning kintsugi, and that kind of just ended it. At Dana_DeJane, she also started with Cass's last word, kintsugi, and Dana's says, Jean, I just want to let you know that Alicia is saying, hey, Jean. I heard her. She said, hey, Jean. Okay. That's, Jean, this is why you can't leave, because I really need to laugh right now. Okay. Dana's says, okay, I promise. Look, my face is all red because I'm laughing. Okay, no more, promise. Shh. Poetry and only nice things. Okay. Again, stop laughing. Okay, this is Dana's. Kintsugi, ascending antiquity. Cascading. Oh, sorry. I'm going to start over because I was trying to just leave them all small, but I didn't want to squint. That would have showed my age. Okay, this is Dana's. Kintsugi, ascending antiquity, cascading pestilent fingertips, convalescing despondency with gold, salubrious. Look at Dana pulling out the dictionary. Yes. Convalescing despondency with gold. See? Alicia's on my side. She's on my team. Like, we just get each other. It's so great. Okay. So, Dana ended with salubrious. Okay? Fever Dream View started with salubrious. Now, if anybody can make you break out the dictionary, it's that guy. Okay, kintsugi, ascending antiquity. Okay, you know what that means, right? Like, ascending means to rise, and then antiquity. Boren boss. What's up? Okay, so ascending antiquity, right? Like, it's rising in antiquity, like, you know what like antique, like old is, but it becomes more valuable. So it's as it ages and rises in value. Okay, kintsugi, ascending antiquity. Okay, cascading pestilent fingertips. Cascading, do you know that, like, cascading? I thought you were serious. You're not serious? Fine. Fine, I'll move on. Fever dream view. No, so seriously, we're going to need a dictionary for this one because it's os. And os uses, like, all the big words. Actually, this one's not too bad. This one's not too bad. But the way he puts them together, it's like, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Okay. Salubrious, powerful center. Caesarean love mark. Frail anatomy. Artful. Rebirthed. Sanctification. Right? Like, am I the only one who's like, oh. Caesarean love mark? Rebirth? Like, comparing rebirth to actual birth. But you know what? He's like king of haiku. And so he's like the master at turning a really big message and putting it in like 5 words. Well, 17 actually, because, you know, haiku is like 575. Okay. I just wanted to clarify. See, I'm glad you liked it. I mean, you didn't even need translating. I didn't even need translating, which is great. I always need translating with those. Okay, I've read that one. I've read that one. I've read that one. And I've read that one. Okay. Hi, Kelly. Okay, so this one is a standalone. It's alexmonroe.poetry. I think he used to be Alex 8 Inc. I think he's brilliant. But this one is Kelly. When I say we, I mean me, because it's just me. Well, it's me and Norman, my gorilla over there, my stuffed gorilla. What? What was the low? I don't understand. What was a low blow? It wasn't intentional. I apologize, Sean. So sensitive. So we're doing the Elfchin chains and we had to like track all the Elfchins in a chain. Craziness. Oh. I said for me. Forget it. I said for me. I always need translating with him. Okay. Ooh, maybe. Do you guys know what asphodels are? Let me spell it. ASPHODELS. Hi, Just Poet. Do you guys know what asphodels are? Anyone? I'll read this. Cherub, collapsing constantly, afloat above asphodels. Multi-story mindset shifts meaning. Elevation. That's a really good one. Asphodels are, they're a flower, kind of like lilies, but they're flowers. So afloat above asphodels. Cherub collapsing constantly, afloat above asphodels. Multi-story mindset shifts meaning. Elevation. Okay, so like I'm not like a huge fan of Elfchins, I'll just be honest. However, I think that it blows my mind when people can put like a large message or an intense thought process or whatever they're trying to say and it's 11. It's called a little 11 because in 11 words, like, because you have to take certain things out. You can't just, you have to make your words matter. Do you know what I mean? That's why I like them. Like, they're I wrote 2 of them for this, but it's hard. It's hard to put everything you're trying to say in just 11 words. I know y'all feel me on that. I have to cross that out. Okay. Alex Monroe poetry. Okay, we'll read. Is this the one? Yeah. Okay, this is the one that it's going to be entertaining, kind of, and embarrassing for me, but that's fine. So it starts with poetry schmoetry. Dun dun dun. Poetry _schmoetry. You, slow healer, devil-like grip, expanding beyond my band-aid, rip. I do like that. The 11th hour, hello. Yeah, you of all people, Jean. Cannot. 11 words. Is that why you didn't do this challenge? Because it was, you couldn't, like, condense, you know? Okay. I'm not even giving you a hard time. I'm being serious. I know it's hard for you. Okay, so that was poetry schmoetry. It ended in rip, like slow healer, devil-like grip, expanding beyond my band-aid rip. Right? And it has a picture of a bottle of whiskey. We were just talking about whiskey. It's on here. Okay, so then it ended in rip, and then it went to S Poetics, which Poetxx. Little me 9297, hello. Bitter Rhymes, hi David, hi John. We're doing the elf chin chain. I say we. I'm reading the elf chin chains. There's like 33 of them, where people tag and then use the last word as the first word. Hope you guys are good. Okay, so that one ended in rip, and then Poetics. Rip. If I can find them. There it is. This is S.Poetics. Rip my heart and take away the pain of you. Mercy. Mercy, mercy me, I tell you. Y'all. Are you making fun of me because I say y'all? Did I say y'all? I didn't even notice. It's okay, you can make fun of it. I live in Texas, so it just comes out that way. Rip my heart and take away the pain of you. Mercy. I like that word, mercy. Like, I really like that word. I am in Texas. I am born and raised in Texas. Okay, so here's oh yay, Houston. So here is the one that's like, why'd you set me up for the, okay. I hope y'all are listening, because I don't want to read it. So poetry schmoetry ended in rip, like the Band-Aid, rip the Band-Aid. And Wolf in the Gray Cloud started his with rip. I can't even read it. Okay. Rip, you fart, shit the bed, and left me with laundry. I'm not reading it again. I'm not. However, okay, so as unpoetic as that is, and the words used and stuff. Yeah, I know. Okay, thanks. It's, I mean, it makes sense. It's like what these people do, they just leave me, like, in relationships, they just leave you with a big old fucking mess. So I feel like that's what he was talking about. Alicia, it was actually like 36 when I woke up today. Where are you, Alicia? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Both of you, no. No. No, I'm not reading it. You know what, Alicia? If you did, you can watch the replay. Because I'm going to be saying that. Bye, Jean. Toronto. Dang. How cold is it right now in Toronto? Someone posted something that said Chicago is like, I was working on an Elfton and then I realized I was missing the point of feeding off someone else's last word. So I gave up. No, don't give up. It's just one, Michael, it's one word. You just take one word and then talk about expanding. Super easy. I say it's super easy, but then you have to put a whole thing in 11. Someone said Chicago. Is anyone near Chicago? They said like today's, what did I read? I think was it a meme that was like Chicago's supposed to be like colder than Siberia or something? And Antarctica? I don't know how close it was or how cold it was. Yeah, I know. That's why I stay in Texas. I like chilly weather. I don't like cold. Michael, you can make up all of your own words except for one. I have 7 stacked Elfgen to read. Like you wrote one? To the prompt, David? Because it's not on here. Did you hashtag it? You know, it always happens. There's already 33. Craziness. Okay, let's move on and read. What time are we? Okay, we're good. Did you hashtag it? DTOS Sex Panda? Without the A, I mean. Expand. DTOS Expand. Okay. So, we read those. 1, 2, 3. And then, David, if you tell me who you followed, let me do all these and then I can go to yours and read it. Okay, so let's, Lunaris. Probably not. Guys, you have to hashtag. There's a lot of people who don't actually hashtag and then we miss it, unfortunately. This is at Lunaris, and she says, breaking away from what broke you leads to rebuilding yourself stronger. Sizzling Ant, hello. Which totally describes expand. Breaking away from what broke you leads to rebuilding yourself stronger. That goes to Aria Wild Poetry. Stronger every moment spent fighting destruction that once held me bound. I love it when they go together, when they just work. That's why you use the last word as your first word. I love it. Imagine me making slides for these, because you can only tag 10 people per slide on story, so it's going to be 4 slides of who was read. Fun stuff. Where am I? Sorry, guys. Ose. We read yours, and we talked about how we always need a dictionary. Except for this time, we didn't need a dictionary, but it was still really good. So you'll have to watch the replay. You used salubrious from Dana. You did. Okay. That was those two. But it's true. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. It's called Special Heart on my profile. Okay. Don't apologize. Oh, I feel like you make me smarter. Because then if I don't know, I have to go look it up. Special Heart on your profile.